Pinterest is an app where you could find room inspiration, or you could find reading inspiration, or you could find makeup inspiration, or just inspiration for anything. You can accumulate a vibe over there. But did you know that you could turn your time on Pinterest into making some real money? Which is like, whoa, Kayla, how is this even possible? I could be going on Pinterest and making money. Now I know I could make money with YouTube and Instagram and TikTok, but Pinterest? I was surprised when I heard this one too. But for this video, I've come up with a whole step-by-step plan on how you can exactly do this. And to be honest, it is truly a very simple thing to be doing. And you might be thinking too, like I was thinking, Pinterest sounds like a place where you would not be making money, as it's just a bunch of different aesthetic boards and places where people can find inspiration for what they want their future house to be or what future pet they want to get. I personally am a huge Pinterest user, so this is something that truly took me by surprise. But Pinterest is a perfect place to be getting some free traffic to your content. And we can even mix some affiliate marketing methods into Pinterest as well. But at first, understanding Pinterest's algorithm can be a little more confusing than just looking at a YouTube algorithm, which is why I've really broken down how to do this step by step, so let's just get into it. So I would say step one is going to be just learning all about Pinterest and how it exactly works. When it comes to making money online, we can see more and more people wanting to get lazier with it, and I've made multiple videos about how to be lazy with making money online. And something that I've also talked about a lot is affiliate marketing. But if you know nothing about affiliate marketing, it can be kind of confusing to get started with it. And that's just with anything. I mean, think about learning how to ride a bike for the first time. It can be a very challenging thing to do. Now, if you go on YouTube, there are so many different tutorials out there on how to get started with affiliate marketing with Pinterest. And a lot of these times I see these videos just jumping right into how to do this rather than saying that you do need to learn something about Pinterest, because with anything, it can be good to know what you're getting into before you actually do it. And if you're familiar with affiliate marketing on other platforms, then the truth is doing it on Pinterest isn't much different. But in order to execute a affiliate marketing plan within Pinterest, it is very, very important to just first of all understand the algorithm of Pinterest, because of course you need to know how a platform runs in order to use the platform to make some money. So we can kind of do a little deep dive research and learn the lore of Pinterest. So Pinterest has 482 million monthly users, which is insane. And what's interesting about Pinterest is most of the users on it are actually going to be female. And just statistically speaking, we can see that females are more likely to be purchasing these items that are being promoted to them. And as a female, for me at least, I can see that this statistic is true in my case. I definitely fall victim to scrolling on Pinterest and finding, oh, I love this shirt, it looks so cute, or I love this skirt, I'm gonna buy it. And that's just the truth. That's how a lot of Pinterest users like me use the app of Pinterest. But another thing to note with Pinterest is that a lot of its users are already making a lot of money. At least with my experience, it's been hard to find a lot of people my own age using Pinterest, meaning that a lot of these users that are using it are older and they have maybe a full-time job, or they just have more money saved up. Next, Pinterest is an app that is always promoting trending products. And if any of you have used Pinterest, you know that there is a thing called a pin and then something called a board. And a board is something that you can title like shoes or cars or home or bathroom. And then you can save pins into those board categories. Now I'm gonna relate this a little bit to posting on Instagram or posting on TikTok. These pins are sort of like your posts on Instagram, if you will. But unlike Instagram, you can actually search for these pins. So if you go to the search bar on Pinterest, you can simply just look up shoes and they will show you a bunch of shoes. And with that being said, we can see that a lot of pins on Pinterest have a long shelf life, meaning if you have an affiliate product on Pinterest, then it can have a long lifetime and people can be buying it for a long time. Another reason why Pinterest is such a great app is people love visuals. They love seeing things come to life. A lot of the time I can find myself on Pinterest just looking at different bedrooms and seeing what vibe I want to make my bedroom look like. And something for me is that I love just vintage decor and vintage fashion. So I actually took a lot of inspiration from Pinterest, and I have these two little vintage frames back there. I don't know if you can see what's in them, but it's like a cat, and then I have Priscilla Presley. I'm just super into cute little frames, and I have this one, but you can just find a lot of inspiration on Pinterest, and that's why people love it. Just the visual aspect of it. But with Pinterest, there is more of a chance that somebody's going to click on a product that is an affiliate product. And then next, I also want to note that people come to Pinterest for inspiration, as you can see with me. But with doing a little research, I saw that according to Pinterest, 80% of pinners discover a new brand each week just by being on the platform itself. So this is such a great opportunity to throw ourselves into the world of Pinterest and use some affiliate marketing with it. And then before getting started with any app and making money online, you need to make sure to look at the guidelines and make sure you're following everything correctly. But let's stop talking about Pinterest itself and how great it is and why I love it so much as an app. But let's jump right back into the plan and get on to step 2, which is going to be choosing a niche. And this is so similar to starting like a YouTube channel or starting an Instagram account. First step is always going to be choosing your niche. And then along with picking a niche, you're going to be picking a product that falls within that niche. So you're going to want to find a high value digital product that you can just be promoting on Pinterest, get an affiliate link for, and get a commission off of this product. But I want to note that not every niche is going to be the best niche to get into. Now there's a website here called Pinterest Predicts, and Pinterest actually created this article to find what is going to be trending in the future. And then there's also going to be the most researched topics as well, and here's a chart showing exactly that. But there are always going to be niches that are popping off on Pinterest no matter the time of day and no matter what year. And these are going to be niches like health and fitness or fashion and beauty. And then we have lifestyle and home and food, and even finance niches. And jumping back, I want to say that Pinterest again is primarily a female audience. So with that being said, we want to be picking niches that are more marketable towards females. So first we pick our niche, whether it's going to be, let's say we stick with fashion or we stick with home decor, whatever it may be, we need to find a product within that niche that we can promote. And we can find these products on places like ClickBank or Digistore24. And these two websites are going to be a great place to find products because they're going to offer up to a 70% commission, meaning you would get 70% of the profit. Of course, you don't have to use those websites. If you find other products on different websites, that's totally fine as well. But what products should we be promoting? Well, this is of course all going to depend on the niche that you choose. However, you could be promoting things like hair tutorials or makeup tutorials or different how-to guides, like how to decorate your home in the best way possible, I don't know. Or different recipe books or nutrition books. Or maybe we're even promoting different kids books or nonfiction books or fiction books. If we want to get a little spiritual, we could be promoting different meditation audios. We could be promoting different invitation templates for people to throw their next big birthday party. But there are so many different digital products that you can choose from that fall within all of these different niches, so you won't have a hard time finding a product to promote. But let's move on to step 3 once we've picked a niche and a product to promote. We're going to need to set up our Pinterest business account. You could just have a regular Pinterest account, but if we want to get a little crazy with it, we can sign up for a business account. And a business account is especially helpful because it really shows you your analytics. And this way you can look back and see what you need work on and what you need to improve on, and just the statistics overall of, I feel like I've used the word statistics a lot in this video, whatever, forgive me. But you can just see all of your analytics in one spot with a business Pinterest account. And then if you create just a regular Pinterest account, later on down the line you can always change it to a business account, so no worries there. So we head on over to Pinterest, create our account, whatever type of account it may be. We put in our email and our name and our age, and we simply just create our account. So if you have a business Pinterest account, you're going to need to fill out what the account is all about. Meaning, are you a content creator or are you more of a merchant? And then it will ask you about your goals for your business. And next we choose what our niche is going to be. And we talked about this before, so you guys know the niches. This is where I start lecturing you. And then next, it's going to ask you if you want to run ads on your Pinterest account. And if you're not sure, you can simply select, I'm not sure right now, and move on. But for me, one of the most exciting parts about starting an online business is choosing like your profile picture and just setting up the account overall. So you're gonna want a profile name that is relevant to the niche of your business. And then the same goes for that with your profile picture and the background photo in which you choose. And then you can also create a description for your account, and you could get a really good one from using simply just ChatGPT, or you can use your brain. There's nothing wrong with using your brain nowadays. And then if you have other social media accounts, you could also link those as well. So if you have like an Instagram account that relates to this niche, you could also link that. But next, it is time to build our audience and simply get started on Pinterest and start posting. So how do we exactly build an audience within Pinterest? You guys can follow my Pinterest. Follow my Pinterest. It's Marie Kayla 129 if you want to follow my Pinterest. I have a whopping 3 followers. Okay. Anyways, how do we build our audience within Pinterest? Well, we can simply look at our competition for some inspo. And this is always going to be something that is very important when starting an online account. You want to look at what other people are posting, because then you can see what is working on Pinterest and what isn't working on Pinterest. And the same goes for other social media platforms as well, like YouTube. But after you kind of study and take a look at what everybody else is doing, it is time to do it yourself. So first, we should start by saving pins that are already existing within the platform of Pinterest. So you can create different boards like I was saying before. And as you can see here with my Pinterest account, I have an outfits board. So here you can see just a bunch of different outfit inspirations. So that's kind of an example of what we're looking at with Pinterest. And by doing this, we can grow traffic to our account simply by saving pins. And then you can upload visuals that relate to your niche. And you can find these on places like Pixabay and Pexels. And then it is time to simply create our own pins. But if you head on over to a website or an app called Canva, you can see there is already a preset Pinterest template for you to use in order to help you create pins. And you can find different templates that are niche specific. For example, you could find one for fashion. For example, let's say you're promoting different beauty guides or makeup tutorials. Then you're gonna wanna be creating pins that have to do with makeup or beauty. So you'd want to create a few pins talking about the benefits of doing maybe skincare or doing your makeup. Like you could say people use makeup to elevate their natural features or to feel more confident at times. And this is going to make a viewer simply more curious about the product that you are promoting. And the key thing with any social media content is you want to provide good value. And we can do this by posting high quality content. But you might be thinking, Kayla, this is great. We're posting pins. This is so fun. This is so fun. But where are we putting this affiliate link? And we add this affiliate link when we are actually posting a pin on Pinterest. So when you post a pin, you are going to need to put a title and a description. And this is where you really want to make sure to grab people's attention. So again, we could utilize something like ChatGPT to come up with fun different titles and descriptions, or we can use our brain. But then we're going to add our product link, whether it be from ClickBank or Digistore24. And we're gonna put this link in the post where it says add a destination link. But also make sure the product that you're promoting also aligns with Pinterest guidelines. I just always like to throw that out there because some specific products you can't promote on Pinterest, whether it be like different supplements, just stuff like that. So be wary. And then when you're promoting an affiliate product, you need to make this clear to Pinterest. So you have to specify that you are putting out an ad or an affiliate product, because then your followers will know what they're getting into and see that you're selling something. And then also using different Digistore24 links can reduce your reach on Pinterest. So we want to make sure that we're avoiding that as best as we can. So this is where we can create a landing page for our products. So you could have like a blog or a website where you put your affiliate links in there, because then first and foremost you can start to build some trust with your audience. And then even if you don't have that, you could create a link tree with a landing page. But I also just want to say to make sure that the link always works before you actually post this out into the world, because that is something that can be frustrating if you post something and this link isn't working for people to be clicking on. And now we've made it to step 6, which is our search engine optimization. And this is just going to be making sure that we're actually reaching people with our affiliate links. So optimization is basically just using correct keywords to make sure we get the correct audience to us. So every search engine online is going to take these keywords and just keep them in their minds and use these keywords to promote it to different people. So if you create a pin and it has to do with shoes, for example, I have a Pinterest board that has to do all with food. Well, all of these foods have different keywords within these posts, and that's why I am able to reach all of these pictures. So first you need to find what keywords are applicable to the target audience of your niche. So for example, if you're promoting a cookbook online, then you're gonna need to find what keywords fit within the food niche. And then you can also create different variations of the keywords and see which keyword variation does the best, and then keep using that along the line. And there are a lot of different keyword tools that are free, such as Keywords Everywhere or Moz Keyword Explorer. There are just a ton of different options. You can research that. You could also use tools that are more applicable to Pinterest, such as Pin Groupie. And after selecting these keywords, you're going to want to make sure to use them in 3 different places. One being your profile in your bio or your description, and then another is going to be within your pin posts. For example, if your posting has to do with beauty, make sure to use maybe just simply the word beauty. And then also make sure to use these keywords within your board descriptions. For example, if you have a board that has to do with beauty, then maybe put in the keywords of makeup tutorials or makeup. So that is sort of the whole plan on how to get started with Pinterest, but don't leave just yet, because I have some extra tips as well to help you guys grow your Pinterest account. And the first tip is going to be the multiple pin technique, meaning you create different pins that all fall under the same product, because this can increase your chances on making a sale. But of course, we also don't want to be just spamming one specific pin. Next, you can kind of experiment with the content that you're putting out, meaning you could be using different templates and seeing which one works best, like a vertical template or a horizontal template. This is vertical, this is horizontal. I don't know why I did that backwards. You could be using more colorful pictures and then more dull looking pictures. Just testing the waters and testing out different types of content and see what works best. So you could be putting out different pictures or pictures that have more text rather than just visual pictures. You can also request to add pins to different boards, and you can find these different boards on Pin Groupie as well. Another tip would be to schedule to post your pins in advance. You can prepare your pins in one singular batch and then schedule them to post over time, so you don't have to sit down every single time you post one pin. And this is a chart that you could use to help you plan when you want to post. But Pinterest is just such a great social media app. If you learn how to do it correctly, it is a great way to be making money online. Now, Pinterest is something that honestly sounds pretty enticing to me, but one of my favorite ways to be making money online is simply through YouTube. And YouTube is such a great way that you can elevate other social media platforms as well, such as if you have an Instagram account or a Pinterest account. But if you want to learn how to grow a YouTube channel without actually having to make any videos, make sure to click on this video right here. It is my brother's video, and it is basically a free course, and he teaches you everything you need to know step by step. He breaks it down, and trust me, you'll get a ton of value for it. So make sure to click it right here, right here, right here. And thank you for watching.